Help support the channel by shopping the Ultra Maximus merchandise store. You'll find great Transformers parody shirts like The Movie 1986, G1, Prime, Hot Rod Killed Prime, Roll Out, I Still Function, Nerd, 80s Toys, and so much more. Link down below.
Oh, hey, look, it's a GoBot.
Such heroic nonsense. You suck.
All hail Megatron.
Transformers!
Hey guys, Ultra Maximus back with another toy review, and today we're going to take a look at another Transformers figure. It's Megatron from Transformers More Than Meets the Eye. Now, I got this figure from fivebelow.com. I've seen them in the stores. It's a very simplistic, cheap $5 Transformer. Essentially, it's a great big GoBot or maybe McDonald's type of toy, but you know, these can be kind of fun little desk bots. So let's go ahead and jump in there and take a look at the packaging. So here we have Megatron in the packaging, and you know, it's the kind of stuff we see with these little bots. Kind of a close-up. There's the More Than Meets the Eye logo on the top. It's an open face package. There's some artwork, his tank mode, it says Megatron. Same art on the side, kind of dig that red Decepticon logo. Again, the same artwork right here for Megatron. Back of the package shows him in bot and tank mode, so just kind of a quick close-up of what he looks like on the back. And that's really it for the package. Let's get this guy out of box and see what we think. So here we have Megatron out of the packaging, and, you know, for the most part, this is a standard kind of low-budget Megatron in a tank form. He definitely has some tank kibble on the back right there, and he kind of doesn't want to stand on this particular stage. It's not the fault of the figure. This stage is actually a little bit warped, so, I mean, it stands pretty well. It's a decent little kind of giant Legends size figure. It looks like Megatron. So as far as articulation goes, there's nothing up here at the head. The arms are on a ball socket at the shoulder, like that. Nothing at the elbows. The hands do move in and out for transformation. We got ball joints at the waist. We also have a ball joint here at the knee at a funny angle. And yeah, that's about it as far as articulation goes for this Megatron figure. Taking a closer look at the figure itself, there is a lot of sculpted detail on here, which I really do like. He definitely has a lot of kibble on his back, but for this type of figure, it's not surprising. I love the black gun barrel on his arm. I think that looks really cool. I like the Decepticon logo. His face looks good. The black on his chest and waist looks good. I just wish that we had a bit more paint applications on this guy. This might be one of those figures that would be fun to customize and paint and see if you can make it look a little bit better, because, I mean, it's really just kind of bland the way it is. Taking a look at the midsection of the figure, again, lots of detail sculpted in. We got the little black hands. I like the red on the legs there, all the sculpt work. We get a Decepticon logo on his tank part as well as the chest. I like that. Two different Decepticon logos. You don't see that a lot in this scale of a figure. But yeah, I mean, overall, it's not too bad, but, you know, it's not the best for sure. And finally, taking a look at the legs of the figure. Again, good sculpt work. We got the treads. I wish those were black. That would have been really cool. Red on the legs right there. The, you know, feet are pretty good. We're a little hollow on the inside. Again, not surprising for this scale of figure. And overall, it stands pretty darn well, especially on this turning glass. For comparison, here we have the Transformers More Than Meets the Eye Megatron with his wave mates Grimlock and Optimus Prime. And He's actually not too bad in comparison. Between the three figures, Grimlock is my favorite. He's actually one of my fun little desk bots I have right now at work. Megatron, I would say, is number 2 behind Grimlock, and Prime, absolutely the worst of the three. Megatron is a little bit better from Grimlock in the fact that his legs are separate, but I think Grimlock has a way better sculpt and way better paint applications. Transformation on this figure's not too terribly complicated. The first thing we're going to do is take his gun off of his arm right there, just like that, and then we want to take him, and we're going to move the arms up out of the way like this, so he looks kind of like that. You're going to fold the hands in. Be careful because they will pop off of the ball joints super duper easy, just like it did right there. So just be aware of that. I'm just going to pop that right back in. And there we go. So you get it tucked in like thus. So it kind of looks like this. And then what we're going to do next, straighten these out a little bit here. So we'll make sure those are nice and straight. And then we're going to twist the legs around backwards like this. And we're going to fold them inward to the tank like this. If I can get this on camera. So yeah, you're just going to twist them around backwards and fold them in. It's not too terribly difficult. And then we're going to take the gun and we're going to mount it to the top of the turret. Just kind of get it in a place like that. It'll snap on there, and then you're going to straighten everything out. And there we have Megatron in his tank mode. So here's the tank mode. It's pretty simplistic. It's a typical H type of fake tank. It's not bad. It's better than Optimus Prime's alternate mode. Very gappy in the back. It does not roll. There are no wheels, which is unfortunate. Lots of nice detail on the tank here. I like that. I just wish the tank treads were painted black, and a little bit more paint applications would be cool. He's basically just laying down on the front of his bot mode. And yeah, Decepticon logo right there. I definitely dig that. Some red paint apps. That's Megatron's tank mode. So is the Transformers more than meets the eye Megatron something you want in your Transformers collection? Well, this is a really easy pass. To be honest, it's a decent little desk bot to have up on the desk and mess around with. Personally, I think of the three, Grimlock is the best, but he's probably a close number 2 of the three. Prime is just really bad. This is a good figure for a little kid. They're not going to break it. It's cheap. If they do break it, it was $5. So unless you're an absolute Megatron completist, I think you could pass on it. But again, it's good for a little kid, or maybe something to throw up on the desk as kind of a fidget type of toy. So there he is, Megatron from Transformers More Than Meets the Eye, available at $5 Below. Hey guys, I want to give a shout out to my top subscribers and to my newest subscribers. Thank you all so much for helping grow the channel. Remember, for every 1,000 subscribers, I'll give you, the fans, a chance to win a free action figure. If you don't see your name and want to be included, like this video, add a comment down below telling me to add you, and of course, subscribe. Thanks again, and look for more videos in the future. Hey guys, thanks for watching. To watch more Ultra Maximus, click on the links to the right. Be sure to click all the things, subscribe, like, and hit that notification bell for new videos, and follow me on all the social medias, Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. Links in the description below.